Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy the King KD back at you with another NBA 2K25 My Team video. Today we're gonna have a little bit of a helpful video for you guys. Right now there are 17 days left in season 6, and season 6 has been semi-decent. All right, the season started off with an event which was kind of shocking, but I'm going to be going over the best rewards you can grind for in my team. Now, I know this year there hasn't really been much to grind for and things that are really worth your time. Whereas previous years, we were able to have, agendas and challenges for guaranteed players. And sometimes there was actually really good cards that were usable. All right. But this year, we really haven't had that. We've really been grinding for random stuff, such as these 92 premium packs, hidden gem packs, opal premium packs, and just stuff of that nature, which weren't really good or guaranteed anything. So you could really grind, for a couple hours and end up with something that doesn't even help your team out. But in this video, we're going to be going over all the grindable stuff in the game, and I'm going to say if it's worth it or not, in my opinion. Now, first off, we're going to start off with the newest challenges. If you go ahead to the Season 6 Challenges tab, you take a look at the Breakout Streak, all right? 2K just released this today. If you go on a 20-game win streak in Breakout, you're going to earn a 97 plus overall premium pack. Now, at this point in the year, a lot of the opals are mid. The only opal you probably would want to pull is maybe like a LeBron, maybe, a Wemby. Paul George is solid. It's not really much, it's not a lot of really good opals, all right? I'm going to just keep it a buck, all right? I'm not going to lie. Not going to say, oh, this needs to be done. But 20 breakout games in a row, there's no reason you should be losing a breakout game. Breakout is pretty easy. Right here I am on a special portal. The rewards in breakout aren't guaranteed either, but you can get really lucky and have some really good rewards. And if not, you might see 10k MT. That's usually what I end up going with, all year. That's really what I've been doing. Maybe one time I went with the shattered pieces, but I had to do it 3 times to get a 92 premium pack, which it wasn't worth it. I had to play 3 boards for a diamond, but breakout is, offline mode. You should be able to easily win the games. You can literally choose what difficulty you want it, and there's no difference of playing on a higher difficulty. So you might as well just go rookie and play whichever mode you like. If you want to get it done the quickest, you probably want to go triple threat. Now, you could go ahead and do that for a free 97 plus overall premium pack. I think I'm going to do it just to see if we can get lucky. And even if we don't get something really good, I could still keep that opal, for other videos and whatever. Next up, we have the Pantheon challenges. Now, every promo, every Friday drop, we have these exchange pieces. And I only have 3 out of how many? 3 out of 7 complete right now. But once you're done, you're able to take this exchange piece and go to the exchanges and go ahead all the way to the end. We're at Season 6, and either redeem it for a Pantheon 95 plus overall pack or a Pantheon 10 pack box. Now, people have been getting lucky. People have pulled really good cards. Somebody pulled, was it Invincible Giannis last week? And that was actually ridiculous. It is an unsellable 10 pack box, but if you do pull badges and stuff of that nature, you are able to quick sell them, make a little bit of MT, and you can also get some players from the drop if you are lucky. There are some decent, budget cards, maybe, for salary cap, but it's always worth taking this chance. You never know. That's just the one thing I really don't like about this year. You could really grind out all those challenges and walk away with 1 diamond or a couple of diamonds in that box. But it is what it is, and I still like to take my chances, because it's actually one of the better things that we've been getting this year. Next up, we have the Flash promo, right? The Flash promo, there has been 3 parts, and we're having the 4th part drop tomorrow featuring 100 overall Clyde Drexler. Now, I'm not doing these. Personally, I'm not doing these. If you're new to the game, maybe this is what you want to do, but even if you're new to the game, it's going to be really difficult to get all the players, because you guys can look here. They say you need to win a game using 13 Knicks players, 13 Clippers, 13 Spurs, 13 Lakers. Now, you got to have a crazy amount of players to do that. I don't even have 13 players from every team, all right? And this is just going to give you 1 shattered prize piece for a 99 plus overall premium pack, all right? You got to do all the parts throughout the season. All the parts. I haven't seen a screenshot of how it looks, but when you're looking at the Dark Matters at this point in the year, we've been getting more and more mid-Dark Matters. Like, if you take a look at the Pantheon promo, like, you look at the Dark Matters, Gordon Hayward, you don't want him. He's below 100K. He's going for like 80K. Joe Johnson, he's also under 100K. Not really that great. Then you got John Morant, short point guard. You don't want either short point guard. Luol Deng and Alexander Sar may be the only good ones from this set. All right, you go ahead, take a look at the prime set. You take a look here. Aaron Gordon's really cheap. Manu is a budget card. Dame is short. And then Michael Beasley is one of the more expensive ones. But we all know 2K is not going to be giving out Michael Beasley. They're going to give you Karl Anthony Towns, Jalen Brunson, the short point guards of that nature. But is this worth doing? In my opinion, no. But if you're new to the game and the dark matter can help your team, then go for it, alright? But personally, I'm not doing it. I am not entertaining this. There's no point in me doing it. Next up, we have the Park, the Showdown, the Triple Threat, and Clutch Time Conquerors, alright? We're going to start off with the Park. I'm 4 out of 10. I have hit the 50 wins, which gave us 25 KMT. But along the way, every threshold, you will earn a reward. At 5 wins, you get a deluxe pack. At 10, you get 10 KMT. 25, you get a 95 plus overall premium pack. And at 50 was the MT. 75 is going to give you a half badge option pack, and then 100 wins gives you a 97 plus overall pack. At 150, you're going to get a half badge option pack with 5 cards. At 200, you're going to get 50 KMT, and at 250, you're going to get a dark matter. Now, this is not a 99 plus, it's just a guaranteed 99 overall, and it's going to be random. It's not an option pack. Then at 400 wins, you're going to get 2 legend badges, but once you're done with the whole group, you will get a dark matter option pack featuring 3 cards. Now, this right here is a little bit more solid, alright? But even now, I feel like there's a lot of bad dark matters where 2K can disrespect you and give you 3 horrible dark matters, right? Like, they could really just give you 3 heroic ones. They could give you Derrick Rose, DeMar DeRozan, and, Brandon Ingram or Jalen Brunson, or just throw in 3 trash cards. But there have been people getting lucky, but most of the time people are not getting lucky. That's just what 2K is. And for Showdown, you need 200 wins. There isn't really threshold awards here because you are getting weekly rewards. You have the weekly rewards, and then you also have the tier rewards, alright? But take a look. Season 6, you're going to get 3 legend badges at 200 wins. Is it worth it? I can't really say, alright? Because you take a look here, Showdown. I feel like Showdown is not really rewarding. In my opinion, I feel like Showdown is not really rewarding. Is it worth it to go to the 200 wins after getting the 120? Probably not. As you guys can see, I only have 12 wins. I don't really play the mode because it's just not rewarding. I do like to play me some Showdown, though, here and then. It's just, games are longer, and the rewards are pretty mid. You take a look at 15 wins, you're getting a 95 plus overall premium pack, 2 92 plus overall premiums, 2 90 plus premiums, and then 3 fan favorite deluxes with 5 KMT. They're all unsellable also, so you're not really able to make MT, whereas last year in Unlimited, we were getting a lot of sellable rewards, and you were able to make MT. You sell them, boom, you play the game, it's rewarding. You're getting good MT from each game as well. This year, you're only getting what, like 1,500 MT per game, 2,000, something like that. But at 60 wins, you're going to get a 97 plus overall premium pack. You're going to get a fan favorites 95 plus, a 95 plus premium, 2 95 plus premium player packs. You got a fan favorites deluxe 10 pack, a Hall of Fame badge option pack, choose 5, and then a gold, silver, and bronze where you could choose 5, and then 25 KMT. And then at the 120, you're going to get a 97 plus overall premium player option pack with 5 cards, a fan favorites 97 plus overall pack, a fan favorites deluxe 10 pack, season 5 super pack 20 box, and then a legend badge award pack, as well as a half badge. You get to choose 10 with 50 KMT. Now, the 120 wins is somewhat decent, alright? It's somewhat decent, but I can't really say go for it because we're getting 97 plus overall packs. Now, if they said you're getting a dark matter from the fan favorites promo and then a dark matter option pack with 3 cards, I would have said, okay, this is worth it. It's 120 wins, lock in, go ahead, go for it. But these rewards, I just can't really say it's worth it, and I don't see myself going for any of them unless at the the final season they actually make it something really good that makes me want to play. All right, but I just simply can't do it right now. I just simply can't. That's too many games for for rewards that aren't really worth the time. Alright, now next up we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Triple Threat and Clutch Time. As you guys can see, they are the same things, right? There's 16 total challenge, or not challenges, but 16 tiers. As you guys can see, the first ones are just little jersey packs. Then at 20 wins, you get a 92 plus overall fan favorites pack. At 30, you're going to get 5 KMT, which we're 1 game away. At 40 wins, you're going to get another 92 plus. 50 wins, you're going to get a half badge pack. And then a 75, you're going to get a 92 plus again. I don't know why they can't just make it a pink diamond. It's not like the pink diamonds from this set are even crazy, right? The pink diamonds are what? Rubber Covington? I don't even remember the other pink diamonds, but Rubber Covington is probably the only one. And he's only, what, 5 KMT? He's not expensive. You got 100 wins, a 95 plus pack. At 150, you get a 95 plus overall premium. 200, you get a half badge between 5 cards. At 250, you get a fan favorites 10 pack. All right. In here, you could choose between Opal Bronny James, Opal Jordan Poole, Opal Manu Bol, and then I believe it's Opal Dino Raja. All right. And then at 300 wins, right here, you get 25 KMT. 350, you get a fan favorites option pack between the Opals. Yeah, I think I got it confused. Yeah. So right here, this is the option pack where you could choose between those opals. Right here is a 10-pack box where you may or may not pull players from the set. And then right here at 400 wins, you're gonna get a half badge between 5 cards. 450 at 97 plus overall option between 3 cards, and then at 500, you're gonna get a legend badge award pack. 500 wins, you will be able to get the dark matter. Now the dark matter is one random dark matter. No option pack for 500 wins. I feel like this should have been an option pack. All right. Yeah, I know Park is harder, and but Park there's actually. Okay, they only did a 400. I thought it was less. Okay. So, okay, I understand it, but I feel like it still should be a 99 plus pack. I feel like it should be a 99 plus pack, even an option pack, because some people don't play Park. Some people don't play Park. Some people don't play Showdown. If you made it that way, people will actually want to play the game. But when you're making it like this, like you can play 500 offline games for a Jalen Brunson, and nobody wants to do that. It's just going to turn into a legend badge. Now, Clutch Time and Triple Threat are the same things. And now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the the playoff sins. All right, I could not talk today. Now, as you guys can take a look, I have done the first 2 right here for the Lakers and the Celtics. All right, but we just found out some really good news today from 2K. All right, they tweeted out, how many of the 16 Pink Diamond playoff players have you locked in so far? Don't forget, you need the Pink Diamonds from the winning teams. All right, from the winning teams to advance to the next round of Spotlight Sim challenges. All right, so it is now stated that you only need the winning team. So this Lakers one might be cooked. All right, we didn't really need it, but you can never go wrong with a LeBron card. All right, now, so what you should be doing right now is go ahead and do the challenges of the teams that already won or are already up 3-1. All right, now Oklahoma City Thunder, they're the only team that won already, so go ahead and get this Shea. Now, each challenge group involves 3 simple challenges. All right, you got a triple threat game, a clutch time game, and then a full lineup game. You got to beat the Thunder. You got to beat the respective team in a game. It's pretty easy. You can grind some other challenges with it. Go ahead and get this done. Make sure you get the players that are going to win first, or you think are going to win. Right now, I feel like it's a good position to start because you can see the teams that already won. Like maybe for the Nuggets and Clippers, you do both because they're tied 2-2. They might even go a 7-game series. The Cavs, they're about to pack up the heat, so definitely go here. Pacers, they're up 3-1 against the Bucks. You want to go there. The Knicks are up 3-1. You want to go there. The Warriors are up 2-1, but I'm doing the Warriors one. You should have went the Warriors one day 1 because they're already going to win for sure. Guaranteed, locked in, 100% sure. No doubts about it. The Rockets one, there's no point in doing it. You're just wasting your time. But you can never go wrong with doing all these challenges because you never know. You might need these cards, for something later down the line. Maybe there's some Detroit Piston challenges. Maybe you need a Cade Cunningham. Boom. You got it right here. Free players, free Pink Diamonds. Now, these Pink Diamonds aren't great whatsoever. I don't think they're good. But the reason you want to do these is because 2K stated, all right, in the first drop, well, not the first drop, when they first dropped, they stated that you can do these playoff spotlight sims throughout the playoffs to claim an invincible player from this year's champion, which should be the NBA Finals MVP. All right, now, thing about this one is we also don't know what we're grinding for because the invincible is still an invincible, don't get me wrong. An invincible is still an invincible, but you could be grinding for a invincible Steph. Now, for me, that's a W. For you, you might not want a Steph, right? Now, let's say the Boston Celtics win. Jaylen Brown gets another Finals MVP. Do you want an invincible Jaylen Brown? Because they made his 100 overall last year trash. Would you want an invincible Jason Tatum? Nope. Like, it's really going to depend, honestly. It's really going to depend on who the card is. But even then, an invincible is still an invincible and for free. Can't go wrong with it. But, yeah, playoff spotlight sim is definitely something I recommend because you're getting an invincible. You're guaranteed to get an invincible, but we just don't know who it is going to be. Now, let's take a look here. The lifetime challenge is nothing really here. 25 season, nothing there. We got the weekly challenges. All right, the weekly challenge, they do have some challenges right here to get a couple of badges. All right, first up, the perfection rookie. You got to win by 5, but you got to go perfect in the paint. And then right here, you got to go perfect from 3. Just make 2 3-pointers and win a game. Well, you don't have to win it, actually. Just 2 3-pointers and shoot 100%. Now, once you're done with those, you're going to get a Hall of Fame badge option pack with 3 cards. Then right here, Perfection Pro, you're going to get a 92 plus overall premium pack. You got to go perfect in the paint again, perfect from 3, and win by 10. Easy. Free diamond right there. Like, these challenges don't even require you to really do anything. I didn't even know these challenges were out, and I got them done. And then for the last one, Perfection All-Star, which is going to be the one that I'm about to do. But you need to go perfect in the paint, perfect from 3, and perfect triple-double to get a free legend badge. Legend badges are very useful. You can use them to upgrade your cards that you plan on using, or you can use it on a card that you want to sell. Now, for me, I'm just using it on cards that I keep. Alright, because I tried to resell cards, badge them up, and it hasn't worked in my best interest. It has been going extremely bad, right? has been going extremely bad. Then they also have these Season 5 Rewind challenges where you're basically using cards from different promos. Like you guys take a look here. The first one just says get 30 points with an Opal or higher player in the game, which is going to give you the unlimited deluxe pack to give you an unlimited player. And then right here, use an unlimited player. You get to get a inevitable deluxe pack. And right here, use that player. Boom. So on and so forth. All the promos from last season. And then you have the Season 5 heroic super packs. You got torpedo deluxe packs. And then at the end of the group, you're going to get a Season 5 super pack. All right. Now, I didn't really pull nothing good, but there's a chance. Are you getting a bunch of free deluxe packs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 deluxe packs. Take your chances. Hopefully you guys can get lucky. I didn't get lucky, but hopefully you guys can. Next up on the list, we're going to be talking about... Actually, we can't really talk about it now. It's kind of too late. I was going to talk about salary cap, but it is already round 2, and there's already 3 days left. So you really can't, start the Dark Matter grind because it's too late. Alright, now we're going to talk about Domination. Domination is the best mode to earn MT. I played a little bit of Domination, here and then. Last season I played a little bit more. This season not so much. But this season, the reward is going to be Dark Matter Jalen Williams, who's a 6'5" shooting guard. I feel like the first day of the season, I would have said yeah. But now you got Invincible KD at the shooting guard position, and we're about to have endgame cards. Is this still worth it? Probably not. Park, you can use this card in Park. He is 6'5", run him at the point guard. But I don't know if the card itself is worth it, but you could definitely earn MT. You guys know Domination is a way to make MT. I believe the number is around like 160k. Not sure what the exact number is, but you guys can see after you finish all 5 of these games with 3 stars, you're going to get 15 stars, which is going to give you 12,500 MT, a badge deluxe pack, which is going to have 3 cards. You can quick sell them for a value of 675, and then you're going to get 2 diamond shoes in the option pack, which you're going to quick sell for 300 each, which is another 600 MT right there. So you take a look at that, all these pages, boom, 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 all that MT. And then on the final page, you got 3 extra games. You got a Hall of Fame badge option pack, choose 5, and then a legend badge pack, as well as that Dark Matter J-Dub. Now these rewards are pretty solid rewards. It's definitely going to be the best MT method in the game. If you're new, that's where I definitely recommend going. Also, you have challenges where you have to like drop 50 points with the player. Domination is going to be where you want to do those challenges, so you can kind of mix them up, right? Because you don't want to go into Domination playing those games without anything else to do, just playing the game, unless Domination is your mode. Next thing I do want to talk about is the Triple Threat Park. Now Sundays is for win streaks, right? Sundays are for win streaks. You gotta win 5 games in a row for reward. Now yesterday we had Dark Matter Russell Westbrook, and I knew 2K wasn't gonna give us anything great. Alright, I wasn't gonna say good because I feel like Dark Matter Russell Westbrook is decent. He's decent, but people just don't like his jumper. Now I didn't get him. I was going to go for him, but it was a little bit late when I got on, so we just didn't make that push for him no more. Which promo was he in? The heroic promo, right? Yeah, boom, right here. This Russell Westbrook was for the win streak, and I knew 2K was gonna, do some mid Dark Matters. Now next week we don't know who it's gonna be, but hopefully they can do someone a little bit more solid, right? Hopefully it's a bit of a solid Dark Matter. Hopefully it's not another heroic one. That's what my prediction was. Like before they released the event this season, people were talking about, what do y'all think the win streaks are going to be? I said they're going to drop Jalen Brunson, Karl-Anthony Towns, and then the heroic Dark Matters, alright? Because you see, all these heroic Dark Matters are mid. They're all mid. They're all literally mid. Like, none of these cards would play for me. I wouldn't want any of these cards. If I get any of these cards, they're turning into a legend badge. So all I see is 5 legend badges up top, alright? That's just how I see it. Hopefully, though, next week we can have a better win streak. But even despite the players, once you get that 1 game, you get a little pack. And then at 3 game, you get a 95+ pack, which is a guaranteed pink diamond and above. Alright. That's going to wrap it up for today's video. These are the things that I definitely recommend doing in the game right now. Oh, hold on. Time out. I was about to forget. Level 40. Hold on. Level 40 is definitely what you also want to be doing. I skipped over it. Didn't come back to it. Now, level 40 is going to give you the 100 overall Tim Duncan. If you have the Pro Pass, you're obviously going to get the better version, which is, he's endgame. He's endgame. Great SIGs, great jumper, really quick, great defender, great slasher, could do everything. It's 100 overall. This is a lot of people's first 100 overall. But along the way, you got a bunch of other rewards. Let's talk about them. You got the Ascension picks. This season, it was Moses Malone, Dark Matter. He could play the power forward position. That's why I recommend running him. You got a 92+ overall premium option pack right here, level 5. You got more picks. You get an MT along the way, little indicators, green releases. You get a pink diamond Robert Williams, who probably isn't going to play. looks like a mid card. You got double XP tokens, which you need to be using. Level 15, get a 95 plus overall premium option pack. And then you keep going, some more MT, some badge packs, ascension picks. Level 20, get a Galaxy Opal Ray for Alston, who is really mid. Don't recommend running him. Some more badges, double XP tokens. And then a deluxe pack door game, which is going to have the promos from last season, like Apex, Radioactive, Inevitable, those type of promos. Then at level 25, you have the 97 plus overall option pack. And if you have the Pro Pass, you will be getting the 99 plus overall premium pack. Keep it going. More picks. And then level 30, Dark Matter Grant Hill, shooting guard, small forward, 6'8". Really good lockdown. He's got a solid jumper. And then level 31, another one of those deluxe pack door games with the last season's promos. You got more MT, more picks. Boom. Level 37, you get a Dark Matter premium player door game. Now in here, they got a lot of mid Dark Matters. I think the best Dark Matter they probably have here is Dark Matter Tatum. But even then, they're going to have the heroic cards are going to be in here. They're going to be in here all day, every day. You're going to have the Karl Anthony Towns in here. You're going to have Jalen Brunson's. You're going to have Kevin Garnett. You're going to have the mid Dark Matter. That's just what it is going to be here. But the 99 plus overall premium option pack, I got robbed on mine with the Pro Pass. I got robbed. I ended up taking KG, but he turned to a legend badge. Whoever I chose was turning to a legend badge. It was the most horrible pack. Level 38, get a legend badge. 39, the 10 KMT. And then level 40, Timmy D. Alright, that's going to wrap it up for the video. Alright, just making sure I didn't miss anything else. That's going to wrap it up for the video. If you guys liked the video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Comment down below what you are grinding for in Season 5. Season 6 of my team. Other than that, we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. If you guys haven't subbed up already, make sure you hit that sub button. Other than that, peace out. Catch y'all in the next one.